I was told I play with my mic too much.
You play with your black thing too.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Soda, 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 I made you out of clay. Soda, 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 why do you sound so gay?
I mean, I don't understand how this game
donkey.
failed. Like, I'm a big fan of the Suicide Squad. I know we talked about this when it came out, and you said it was gonna suck. I said it'll be all right, and you win this one.
This whole project started as a college project to build a prosthetic that could be 3D printed and functional. And wow, he went.
Well, okay.
So, explain what good diarrhea is.
The type of diarrhea that cleans itself coming out.
People around who would be able to do the thing in the world that they're talking about doing. Does it make any sense to anybody? No. Well, then why the heck do you do it? Yeah.
Congratulations, you got Elliot Page.
Like for the boyfriends who
Experiences, everything that they interact with in the world is going to be completely different.
If one clone said to a transgender clone, "Go f yourself," and he went to another clone and f***ed another clone, would he be technically himself?
Stand with you.
And apparently, I have a fan in the Pacific Northwest. She's a hairdresser and she's crazy hot. Today is the last day you can get your Whoa Dude t-shirt.
The only time you can have soda sitting on your titty.
Wow.
What? You don't want to play with hot sauces again, Penguin?
I'm doing
I think
good.
she was playing with hot nuts.
Nobody knows what their origin race is.
Like Uber drivers.
Yeah, they're that.
Highly reflective boobies.
Damn.
Oh, good lord.
Because people can't figure out that it's a fantasy. I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game like GTA and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life.
Putting hot sauce on my grits.
Really.
Do you do that?
I do that.
What the fuck?
It's like a white guy trying to be like a black dude, but not reading the entire manual.
I'm not.
So sick of being fat. Gross.
Trust me, I understand the pain.
But you're not fat and gross. You're handsome.
He likes
Just this Steam
I
group.
made a baby.
Was it a tube sock baby?
It was my Aaron Judge sock.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Captain Canuck.
Kazoo came in last night, you know, a little tipsy as usual, and he's like, I got the #1 issue of Captain Canuck. How much is it worth? I looked it up. It's like maybe $20. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I was like, yeah, because it's Canadian. Nobody gives a fuck.
Whoopi Goldberg's profession is what? I mean, Jabba the Hutt's profession is what?
That's messed up.
Look, I'm brave, not an idiot.
That she can't wait to get out of the gaming industry and go back to the
Sex work, right?
sex work.
I'm gonna come.
I had
Lentils go
macaroni and
far.
lentils. Man, I shit out my large intestine the other day from the lentils I had.
Alright.
Me getting hit with a baseball.
Exactly. 8 times in one game.
Wow, that's your fault. I've heard that allegedly it hurts just as bad, if not worse, but hey.
Whatever. Their pain threshold is higher. They can give birth. They can take it. NPR voice. How
I
you
don't
doing?
know.
Don't
Don't I
forget to
have a good
comment,
one, too?
like, and subscribe. And if you're on... Wait, that sounds like Rogue Penguin. Is that her?
So I created the poll, but it did not show up. What happened?
You broke it? Why does everything you touch turn to shit?
Right?
Like Ryan
Gina
Reynolds
Carano
isn't built?
is
And you
huge.
Who?
Peg me any day.
So I,
on that thing.
you can spit on my thing anytime. I'm just saying.
Oh, good lord.
I don't
You're
know.
pulling it
It'd be the
through the
smartest
whole
thing that
body.
came out of her mouth would be my dick, right?
What the fuck?
Because you know, Soda and Hero, what's the most valuable commodity in life?
A
Sex.
person's time.
That is correct.
Or soda's balls, apparently.
Soda's balls.
Yeah, they're very important.
I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game, GTA, and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life. Can Pokemon get venereal disease? Let's go to an expert.
Where's Badger? She would.
Badger, Badger, can you get
know.
AIDS from a Pokemon? I was told I play with my mic too much.
You play with your black thing too.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Soda, 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 I made you out of clay. Soda, 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 why do you sound so gay?
I mean, I don't understand how this game
donkey.
failed. Like, I'm a
Well,
big fan
I
of
mean-
the Suicide Squad. I know we talked about this when it came
Yeah, we
out,
did.
and you said it was gonna suck. I said it'll be all right, and you win this one.
This whole project started as a college project to build a prosthetic that could be 3D printed and functional. And wow, he went.
Well, okay.
So, explain what good diarrhea is.
The type of diarrhea that cleans itself coming out.
People around who would be able to do the thing in the world that they're talking about doing. Does it make any sense to anybody? No.
No.
Well, then why the
Nope.
heck do you do it? Yeah,
Congratulations, you got Elliot Page.
like for the boyfriends.
Experiences, everything that they interact with in the world is going to be completely different.
If one clone said to a transgender clone, "Go f yourself," and he went to another clone and f***ed another clone, would he be technically f himself?
Stand with you.
And apparently, I have a fan in the Pacific Northwest. She's a hairdresser, and she's crazy hot. Today is the last day you can get your Whoa Dude t-shirt.
The only time you can have
No.
soda sitting on your titty.
Wow.
What? You don't want to play with hot sauces again, Penguin?
I'm
I
doing
think
good.
she was playing with hot nuts.
Nobody knows what their origin race is.
Like Uber drivers.
Yeah, there's that.
Highly reflective boobies.
Damn.
Oh, good lord.
Because people can't figure out that it's a fantasy. I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game like GTA and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life.
Putting hot sauce on my grits.
Really.
Do you do that?
I do that.
What the fuck?
It's like a white guy trying to be like a black dude, but not reading the entire manual.
I'm not.
So sick of being fat. Gross.
Trust me, I understand the pain.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Laggin Out podcast.
We're lagging out. Okay.
Hey there, welcome to the show where we're bringing you the latest, don't you know? Oh, we're the host and you've been waiting for.
It's actually Hero, Chieftain, and the Mariner.
Bringing you the hottest news without a doubt. From internet trends to the games we adore. All the movie buzz and so much more. Lagging now. Lagging now. Lagging now. We'll keep you updated about what's on your.
We're here, we're not queer, get used to it. This is Lagging Out Live. It is a podcast, but we call it Lagging Out Live, or that's what I like to call it, because there's a lot of alliteration. So right now I have people that are way more talented than I am on the show tonight, as usual. So please welcome Hero, the IT guy.
Yo.
And you see him on Thursday nights and every day in between, playing lots of Fallout, Settlements 2. Please welcome the Mariner.
Chapter 3 is a pain in the ass, by the way.
And of course you have me.
No, Chapter 3 is Settlements 2.
Oh, Chapter 3. He's
Yeah.
on Chapter 3. Hello, Great Gazoo. Hello, everybody. In all our streams on X, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, and your sister's ass.
Not mine.
Please welcome. Can you find now how sexy does Hero look in this photo? Like, look at that guy. I would not fuck with. See, they casted the wrong dude for a Wolverine, in my opinion, here, because he's looking sexy as hell. And of course, you know, Mariner's got to dive in from his live from last night, so he's diving on in. It's like, wait for me. And I'm hiding in the back of my black Spider-Man outfit because I don't look like the black suited Spider-Man. I shouldn't say black Spider-Man.
Well,
right?
the runner's covering the part that would be not you anyways. So
Yeah,
you can
thank God
pretend
for
it's
small
you.
miracles, right?
Yeah.
I was telling these guys before we went on a live, it took me like 4 hours to get this to look somewhat good.
Oh shoot, I'm logged in as lagging out on Rumble. That I gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And it also it keeps on popping up Kaori's alerts on Streamlabs for some reason. We have a lot of topics this week.
Oops, that was still wrong.
So, but we're gonna start off with the legal stuff first, because I'm gonna kind of speed run this.
Before you do, I got a question.
I got an answer.
Did you learn? Did you learn some new tricks with OBS?
Why?
Because I saw you bouncing back and forth quite a bit with the transitions. I think you figured out the transitions.
Oh, I
did
that. I kind of fucked up twice, but yeah, no one knows what I did when I fucked up. But yeah, I'm bouncing back. I'm bouncing back and forth because I have to manually change the transitions.
Oh.
So
we'll figure it out.
This is the one. Like, this is the one that people like, oh my God, you're so full of yourself one. Where is that? Here. This one. Oh, it didn't do it. Hold on.
Oh, there it goes.
That one, yeah. That one I only use that for certain for my what do you call it?
For your camper's corner?
Camper's corner, yeah.
Yeah.
So but yeah, so
there we go.
Yeah. So I have to I got to figure out a way to hotkey that, so that way I can just do it on the fly.
There you go.
But yeah, I'm trying my damnedest, but legal stuff.
Yeah. Sorry for the interruption. Proceed,
So you're fine.
Attention. The preceding content is intended for mature audiences. Opinions and views expressed on this live are not necessarily those of Lagging Out Entertainment, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or any of its sponsors or advertisers. Viewer discretion is advised. If you're under 18, get the fuck out.
Exactly. And make sure we need money. So we need money. So give us some fucking money. That would be greatly appreciated.
Give us some fucking money.
Exactly.
Give us all your doubloons.
So we're gonna need. I'm gonna be losing Adobe Cloud soon. So donations will go straight to that. So we need that right away. So if you can donate, it'd be greatly appreciated. So there's the QR code. Please help me, Jesus. This is a lot of money. And our government contracts, people that we're working with, are dragging their fucking feet. So there is that. But let's get right into it, folks. Wow. That's all. That is a crazy slide. But I'm pretty sure that the Mariner would probably want to do the read for this one.
Oh yes, definitely. In let's see, how do I want to start this? A happenstance that shocks absolutely no one. Starfield's PS5 launch is facing major backlash as players want refunds and report widespread crashes, freezes, and save issues that are making the game nearly unplayable. Nearly unplayable? Really? Okay.
That's the understatement of the fucking year, isn't it?
So across both PS5 and PS5 Pro, users say the game is crashing during basic actions like landing on planets, exploring, or loading save files. Some players have also reported save corruption and hard system freezes, leading many to demand refunds through the PlayStation Store. Reports on Reddit describe repeated crashes, with some players claiming dozens of lockups since launch. Bethesda has put out a hotfix to address the crashes, but they're working on more because, damn.
Exactly.
This is the train wreck of the. This is a slow motion train wreck on fire.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with this. I'll go ahead. Opinions, Hero, go ahead. All right.
That's my opinion.
Hero's laughing at this. But hopefully something with more context there, Hero.
Okay. That really was my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
did you learn nothing
No.
from Cyberpunk?
No.
I keep pointing to that one because that's like the easiest. That's the lowest hanging fruit. Like, I'm not going to lie. Cyberpunk is fun. It's amazing. It's a great game. But it had a fail of a launch, like a really big failure of a launch, and
it was like a period that wouldn't go away. It was one of those heavy days that lasted 7 to 10 days. You're like, please, Jesus, fix this shit. But no, your wife is still complaining on day 10. That was the launch comparison with the PS5. And that whole comparison totally made Mariner throw up in his mouth a little bit.
Yeah. I just, how
the smell
do you
is 10
see
times
something
worse.
like that and then think, oh, we don't need to QC our shit. Just send it over. Mail it in. I think that was our favorite phrase when we heard about Starfield in the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, no, when we first had Starfield, there was a lot of commentary on my part and Mojo's about Todd Howard calling it in. Like, there was discussion before that about Todd Howard thinking of retirement, and we could tell in this game because
give me my golden parachute, please. You know.
Yeah, because there was nothing here that made us think Todd Howard was actually involved. He's the PR guy for this.
Dr. Fine.
That was
Dr.
it.
Howard. Yeah. I'm gonna comment on this a little bit. I feel you don't. I understand the PS5 has more sexy graphics than the PS4, so to speak, right? Can everyone agree with that? Yes. However, it's not a PC. It's kind of like a watered down computer. So the problem here with this is when you develop a game for basically just PC and Steam, you have I'm not going to say an infinite amount of bandwidth or real estate, they say in the gaming field, whether it's for code, for graphics, for video games. I say this every week. The easiest thing for me to do as a game developer is to downgrade everything. I just find it easy because I worked on older games. It appears to me, depending if it's bugged or anything like that, but correct me if I'm wrong, Mariner, but
it's a Bethesda game. Of course it's bugged.
Right. So is that graphic based or is that gameplay based?
Yes.
Okay. So with that being said, again, this is devs or art directors that are now millennials. I'm sorry, millennials. This is your fault. But instead of just downgrading your real estate and just copying, pasting it over, which is the lazy way of doing things, you're going to run into these issues that Mariner really wanted to talk about. And you don't want to get Mariner on your bad side. Believe me, I know this from firsthand experience. I'm just kidding. But this is completely ridiculous. There is literally no excuse for this, but it is to be expected because you said it's Bethesda. That's just my opinion. Am I wrong
let
on that?
down your tail?
What's that?
Ears. Okay.
Aw, it's puppy time.
Yeah,
Aww,
puppy cameo.
Puppy
and she's breathing hard.
Oh,
she's breathing hard.
Oh,
she an old lady.
Oh, yeah, she's an old lady.
Yeah, she's an old lady. She does that.
Uh,
Actually, that's a breathing thing that most dogs with short snouts have.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
But
You're going down.
Yeah, Mariner was excited about this game in the beginning, from what I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, if my memory suits me right. Maybe I need to conjure the test.
I was excited about this game. I was all in on this game. I bought the case thing.
Special
I
case,
had the watch. I was even so upset that my pre-order was going to be late that someone gifted me another copy so that I could have it on release day.
Wow. See, that's. I mean, so help me God, if they do. Now, I know Bethesda doesn't do Destiny, but if Bungie fucks that shit up, I'm going to be in the same boat you are, Mariner, and I'm not going to stop bitching about it, that I'm going to get a text message from Curvy into the show. She's like, settle down, Chieftain, because I get that a lot. Kind of like what Maya does, too, when she's in the live. She's like, settle down. You're getting too loud. I'm like, okay. Because I get into the neurodivergency, and Hero's too nice to say, shut the fuck up, Chieftain. But, but yeah, this is disappointing.
So I want to cover some of the responses on Twitter for this.
Yeah.
One of them was a poorly optimized game that's 70 gigs of bloatware is having trouble with the console port. Who could have guessed? Another one is so they get the same experience PC and Xbox players got at launch. That's my LMAO. Let's see. Must be. Some people are actually reporting that they're not having any problems.
I think someone said, I'd rather get AIDS twice. I'm just kidding. I'd rather get space AIDS.
I mean,
so
I'll be honest. I really, I wanted this game to be really good.
Yeah,
I really did.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, just from watching Mariner play it, just from watching other people play it, just from seeing the reviews and stuff, it's horrible. It's not even really Bethesda. Like, the quality just isn't there. Now, don't get me wrong. Bethesda has now given itself the reputation of it's bugged at launch. And then
that's not good.
Shortly afterwards, oh, the mods are gonna fix it. Well, the modders always come along and optimize shit because they want to.
That's not their job. That's your job to fucking do it.
Right.
You pay these game developers anywhere between $72,000 to $250,000 a person. Look on LinkedIn if you don't believe me, Hero and Mariner. These guys get paid a lot of money for mid and senior level. I'm looking at these numbers and I'm like, where the fuck were these numbers 20 years ago when I'm just a window licking pixel monkey. I was happy to make 40. There's no problem solving skills. They're not.
Like this.
Go ahead.
I like this post. It's 2007 and Bethesda releases a buggy game on PS. It's 2008 and Bethesda releases a buggy game on PS. It's 2011 and Bethesda releases a buggy game on PS. It's 2015 and Bethesda releases a buggy game on PS. It's 2026 and Bethesda releases a buggy game on PS.
So it's Groundhog's Day. So it's kind of like an abusive spouse. People keep on going back and expecting something. It'll be different this time, but it's not. You get the same kind of SOP, standard operating procedure, for you people that don't know that are not in military. I'm not in military. I'm not stealing valor. My father was, and he used to say SOP all the time.
So to follow up on this, someone released a post yesterday morning. So this has probably changed somewhat since. But it says Starfield was the number 4 best-selling game in Japan this week, selling 5,368 physical units on PS5 at launch.
It's always bigger in Asia.
That's small. That's small.
I know.
I love this from Matt Lown on Twitter. For more than 10 years after release, Kerbal Space Program Steam player count just an all-time record. Artemis is affecting it strong. What was your count last time we looked at Starfield? Like, current player count, was it like 4,000?
It was low.
It was really low.
It was low. Let me.
So, Kerbal Space Program is a space game, 10 years old.
Yeah.
Helltime peaked 20,000 playing an hour ago. This was this morning. 13,700 some people playing Kerbal Space Program. For context,
how many?
13,700.
13,000.
If you
This one.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for watching on Rumble. Can you guys just click the chat to make sure to confirm that you're here on Rumble? I just want to make sure you guys are here and you're not bots. Go ahead.
Your
Kerbal Space Program is a space game. You build rocket ships, you send them into space, you do stuff.
So
this is a 10-year-old game, and it's scoring higher than a brand new Bugthesda game, space game.
Bugthesda. That's awesome.
So context. You said 13,000 as of the time you looked at it earlier. I just pulled the numbers between 15,000 to 20,000 on Steam currently.
And that's a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I got
or that's a PC game. So it's granted it's not on PlayStation, but there is a PlayStation port for Kerbal Space Program. It's probably doing better than Starfield. I don't know if we can look that up.
You want a current player count for?
Can we do a comparison of PlayStation for Kerbal Space Program against Starfield?
Let me see if I can get those numbers. They don't usually share numbers like that on console. Is the concurrent player count for Kerbal Space Program on PlayStation? Yes, you're waving at people and they're waving back. And the cat's back in my lap.
Cats in the table and silver spoon.
Publicly available concurrent player counts are tracked primarily through Steam, which recently saw a peak of over 21,000 players following the Artemis 2 mission. There are no official real-time concurrent player data available for the PlayStation 4 or 5 versions of this game.
Darn.
Oh, okay.
Still, I'd be willing to take a punt
son.
and say that more people are playing Kerbal Space Program on PlayStation 5, if it exists, than they are playing Starfield.
Right. And if you guys make sure you check out Mariner 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, where he's actually playing a game that works. He's playing
mostly.
Yeah, he's playing Fallout. Kumsi Ka. Yeah, he's trying to fix it to get it to work, but I bet you it's running better than other Bethesda games.
It's Bethesda game, so
yeah. Anyway, watch him Thursdays. You guys, I'm trying to promote. Shut the fuck up. Just let me give him kudos. He does a great job, guys. So you want to go there. It's a very you can actually watch it with your family. He's very family friendly. So you guys want to check that out. If you guys want to watch
the games
him play.
I play may not be, but
but you are. You're just you are. He's like probably the nicest guy at Lagging Out Entertainment. So you want to watch him. He's so sweet. He gets me from pre-diabetic to diabetic. That's how sweet this man is. He's a very nice guy.
Okay,
I'm giving you a compliment. That's a compliment.
Okay.
I'm showering him with compliments. He's like the best. He came out the best looking in the thumbnail this week, so he got best looking.
But yeah, I don't have
done?
much more to rag on PlayStation or on PlayStation 5, on Bethesda on PlayStation. I'm just of the opinion that there should literally be no one surprised.
Right.
And if you've bought Starfield for PlayStation 5,
I mean, it's very much in line with my initial comment.
Yeah, exactly.
But sadly, I have to go play Dungeons and Dragons now.
Okay. We just want to welcome, we just want to thank Mariner. He was only here for a short time today talking about that. We appreciate him. And he's going to be signing off and Lagging Out. And may the D20s be in your favor, sir.
Well, if I get a chance to roll tonight, that might
if you get a chance to roll.
Yeah.
That was Mariner, everybody. Look at that. Flawless. Flawless.
Flawless victory.
I gotta do it. Maybe I can do it like this. Flawless victory.
Oh, that was perfect. Actually.
Yay! Everything's working okay today. I gotta move my camera back now. There. And now I'm straight. All right. So moving on to another awesome slide. Oh boy, it's a short read. Yay! Epic Games.
I learned.
Go ahead.
I learned.
Yes.
I learned. I promise.
You see, look, all caps. See the title? All caps in the background? Even AI figures. We were talking before the show on how you do titles and stuff like that. So I'm teaching non-artists artist stuff, and I'm trying not to be belittling or talking down to people. So I tried to do it in a nice way. I hope I came off in a nice way.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. Epic Games and Disney are taking their partnership to the next level with the announcement of a high-stakes extraction shooter set to launch in November 2026. Built on Unreal 5, yeah! Sorry. The game will merge the tactical squad-based gameplay of the extraction genre with the massive IP power of Marvel, Star Wars, and Pixar. The standalone title represents a core pillar of Disney's $1.5 billion investment in Epic, aiming to create a persistent entertainment universe that bridges competitive gaming with iconic storytelling, which is why Disney's at 105 today in the stock market. Because I am one of those dorks that checks that. So my initial reaction with this is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I got answers.
Yeah, great.
I got answers.
Can you please break it down for someone with me that has special needs, sir? I appreciate it.
So about a year and a half ago, I don't remember the timeline exactly. I don't really remember what happened yesterday sometimes.
I don't know what I had for lunch yesterday, to be honest with you, sir. So, yeah.
But about a year to a year and a half ago, it was announced that Disney was investing about $5 billion into Epic to team up with Fortnite.
Oh, God.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, vaguely. I vaguely remember the story. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I vaguely remembered it too. So when I saw this, my initial reaction is, what? What? Oh.
Oh.
So this is part of the end results of that. Not only that, but their investments kind of happen to coincide with all the fucking announcement trailers that they did in Fortnite's lobbies and shit like that. There was stuff they did in game of Fortnite to announce that they were doing stuff for Disney, like theatrical releases.
They had seasons where they had Disney stuff and Marvel stuff and that sort of thing. They had like Dino skins. Yep. So they were doing that a couple of years ago, if I'm right on that.
Yeah,
I remember.
right.
I remember my nephew's like, "Oh, I got to be Thanos. I love Deadpool." You're not supposed to fucking know who Deadpool is, dude. You're too young for that. But yeah, go ahead.
I know, but this is all part of that. They've been trying to capitalize on the popularity of certain games. It's like they just discovered video games existed again. Right. But they've been trying to capitalize on that, and the problem is that's a free to play game.
Right.
So it's not as much free advertising as you think. Yes, it's hugely popular, but do you really think that a kid is going to be like, let's go watch this movie, or let's go do this, or let's buy this new product from Disney?
They're trying to cross-platform on stuff that people don't cross-platform on, is what you're getting around to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
I
understand. Yay! All right.
That, and maybe a little bit in theory additional to that, those people don't control the purse strings, so you're probably marketing to the wrong crowd, Disney. Am I right? Maybe, possibly.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on. There we go. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking, to be honest with you. I stopped trying to figure out what Disney wanted to do years ago. All I know is I got a $12 dividend check, which is not satisfactory because I've had Disney stock since I'm 13. I'm 50 now due to math.
That's been a long time.
Yeah,
so you've been getting dividends for a long time.
Right. It's split twice. I bought it at 33. It's split at 66. And then Went 33, went up to 66, split again. So I have about 200, 300 shares. And I used to get like $50, $100, $200, and now I'm getting $12. So they got to do something. They're raising
well,
you're not close to Central Florida, but they're raising prices literally every 6 months in the parks.
Yeah, I've been following that.
You get a special discount for being a Florida resident. Yeah.
No, they don't do. Well, what it is they all those special discounts for being a Florida resident are offset by all the fucking free shit that they started taking away from the parks. Like parking didn't used to cost additional money. They used to have the shuttle to get into the park, all those extra things. What good is that special discount when you've raised the price from, what was it a decade ago? Like $75. It's now like $200 something for a single person's ticket.
It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
But here's some good stuff.
How much is a Disney park ticket in Orlando, Florida?
I didn't hear.
Oh, it's the average is $160. But it can easily cost about $200 a day on the busiest times.
Oh.
So you get 20% discount on Magic Kingdom that they haven't updated since the 70s.
Well, to add to some of that context there, here's some potentially good news. So Josh D'Amaro is now the CEO. Yep, I see that.
That's my
Josh
only claim
D'Amaro
is
is now the CEO. If you remember who he is, because I don't remember what position he had, but he's been in the company for a very, 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 very long time. And if you listen to the guy talk, I've mentioned this before, if you listen to the guy talk, he sounds genuinely excited to do the job. He sounds genuinely excited to make things that are fun for children. Like if you listen to him, you can tell he believes in the intent behind Disney. Is he going to be able to right the ship? I don't know, because he's going to be dealing with a board that was put in
behind me. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, of course you do, sir.
Yeah, I forgot. I had the stuffed animals from G-Force there in between, and I have the plastic epic Mickey thing that the ear is like I lost the ear. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking I don't know if he'll be able to. He's got to fight with a board that was put in place by Bob Iger, and that entire board was Bob Iger's hand-picked lackeys. So
right,
if he's not following Bob Iger's vision, there's a strong chance that those people are going to pull for Bob Iger's vision. If you listen to a lot of the stuff,
if you still have the regime that you have under Iger, it doesn't matter how many times you kill the Ayatollah. You still have that other shadow government there.
Exactly. But
wipe them out. All of them.
I have some hopes. I have some concerns, but I also have some hopes. Think about this other thing. They did announce about 1,000 or so layoffs in Disney this past week, and from what I heard, the majority of them were from home video and Marvel, both comics and studios. So do some thinking there, and draw some parallels. Maybe consider, put the thinking cap on and consider what that means. Marvel Comics, I'm not surprised. Marvel Comics hasn't been bringing it since the 2010s. They've been fucking up left, right, and center, and the studios have been trying to pull from the content of the last decade, which is not good because they've been fucking up for the last decade.
I mean, they're trying to GTA 5 the fucking shit. They're trying to milk that cow for all it's worth. and
yeah.
I'm just wondering when the reboot's going to happen with Marvel. I know they have. I know they're shooting Spider-Man 4. Of course, I'm going to know that, right? But I know they're doing that, and that's their cash cow. Basically, even though they're working with Sony with that. But
yeah,
they're trying anything, and I think by doing this, they think that you're going to try to have some revenue, and we can't. I know we like to bash them all the time, but they're trying to find a way to make the revenue back, to make the stockholders happy. Because I get those things in the mail, Hero, when you're a stockholder. I don't own a lot of stock. I'm not rich, but everyone who owns a certain amount of stock, you get to vote on who's president, who's not. And every time I just send it to my mom, and they go, "You want Iger?" Mom's like, "Fuck no." She hates Iger too. She's like, "No." I go, "Just vote for me," and I don't want anyone in there that, because I own stock. It comes together in a group with my brother, myself, and my mom. All are like, we're part of a group account. Long story. Vote out Iger. It's not my fault, guys. I've been voting out Iger for since the first fucking time. All right. Don't blame me for that shit, because as a stockholder, and not even from an entertainment part, I know this is like an old man conversation, but they have to do something, Hero. So we can't say you suck all the time, which kind of feels like what we do from time to time. But we call people, unlike other shows, we actually call companies out on their bullshit. But I want to see. I think we have to exercise some restraint here and give grace and see how it's going to happen. And then when they fall on their face, we'll have another show and say, "Why'd you do that? You fucked it up." How about that?
So, I mean, you're 100% right. So from what
I'm always right. That's why I do my shows on Friday, to show everybody how right I am. No, just kidding. Go ahead.
Right. So as I understand, this is going to be an extraction shooter, and it's going to have it's going to be a hodgepodge of characters from a bunch of different franchises that are under the Disney umbrella. Shocker. I'm sure that's shocking, but I am
shocked and appalled.
Yeah, I'm hearing things like Star Wars. I'm hearing, let me see if I got that listed in here. Yeah, there we go. It's characters from Marvel, characters from Star Wars, and characters from Pixar. I'm not sure which characters. Apologize. But this is a very new announcement, and it was a drop. Honestly, the AI came up with something pretty cool. To add to that, I was seeing some imagery that was published on some of these other game sites.
I have Laggin out breaking news about this. Kirby's husband, Financial Jedi, I found out where he is in the Force, and you're going to be disturbed by this.
Oh,
he's a Sith.
Oh my.
Yeah, he's like I'm red lightsaber all the way. I'm like, we're going to have a problem. Because Hero and I are purple lightsabers, and we're trained in the same skills as Mace Windu. We harness the dark side of the Force, but we also harness the light side of the Force, which makes us more powerful than you'll ever be. And we're doing that. He's like, "Okay, there, chieftain." He's like, it's funny, but yeah, go ahead. I didn't mean to derail your train of thought, sir.
Oh yeah, Gazoo. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing this now, but he had to bounce because he has other things scheduled on Friday nights, so he came in for a quick cameo.
Yep. And the show is run so smoothly now that we can switch from the 3-shot from the 2-shot relatively seamlessly. But yeah, go ahead. This is what happens when you have two guys with ADHD and you interrupt each other, our neurodivergence, and we forget where we are.
Through the combined powers of our ADHD.
With our special needs powers, we forget what the fuck we're talking about. Lagging Out Live, Fridays, 8 p.m. East. Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I'm seeing that it's going to be a hodgepodge big shock. It's Epic Games. They did Fortnite. They've got every dang thing under the sun under Fortnite. So it's probably going to play a little bit like Fortnite because that's what they know how to do. But again, it's also an extraction shooter. So I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
If
I think it like the screenshots I've seen, they've got potential. So
right. So the thing I don't like third person shooters. That's why Fortnite's never appealed to me, Hero. I like POV shooters. I just feel more comfortable in camera doing that instead of shooting over the shoulder of an avatar. I don't like that. I mean, I guess Destiny you can do that. Like it pulls out to a third person when you're doing special moves. But
yeah, there's.
But I mean, I can deal with that. And working on the game, I'm fine with like third person because I can see the environment better. I don't have to pull the camera out on the dev kit. But I really hope there's an option for that. Just please, Jesus, don't make it exactly like Fortnite. We don't need another Fortnite game. If it was up to me, I would tell them to sunset the whole fucking game because I don't even like that fucking game.
I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. I think, especially with a new, just a callback to news a couple weeks ago. Fortnite's on the decline, guys.
Yes.
Its popularity is waning. The general public are tired of the microtransaction model. We're tired of the always online model. We're tired. Like the general public, I think, is starting to move away from that model. They're starting to want to go back to the on-demand online stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a subscription for every damn thing in their life.
I couldn't agree with you more on that. It seems like everything costs more now. And I couldn't imagine being a kid of the 80s, late 70s, thinking that, oh, the future is going to be a lot easier. Yeah, but it's going to cost more too. And I'm really glad because we had this knockdown, like drag out conversation with Infamous and Be More about AI and everything like that. And in 10 years, they're going to take over everything. And I'm always the ones fighting. It's like, no, you're not. So like, I'll start the questioning like this of like, so did you pay your coachman today? Huh? Ooh. Your coachman, you know, for your horse and carriage. What horse and carriage? I go, exactly. So you don't have a coachman. But I bet when your car breaks down, where do you go? You go to a mechanic. So the jobs don't, sometimes the jobs don't leave. The title changes and the skill changes. But
a little bit, yeah.
Honestly, in 10, 15 years, I'm not going to care, Hero. I'm going to be 65 years old in 15 years. You think I'm going to give a shit? As long as I'm getting my IRA checks, my 401k checks, my high yield savings accounts, and my Social Security checks, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It ain't my problem. However, I don't think AI is going to completely change everything with this stuff. So when we talk about stuff like this, I am in the minority, and I can see you fidgeting in your chair because you can't fucking wait to jump on my ass. So I'm going to let you do it right now.
Well, in 10, 15 years, the idea for both you and I is we ain't going to fucking care because somebody's going to be doing the job for us and we're going to just collect paychecks in the mail.
I'm just scared that Generation Alpha is going to be taking care of me and wiping my ass at the nursing home. That's my only concern. So, well, I mean,
that might be
cleaning my diapers and fixing my bed sores and shit. I mean, that's my only really concern at that point. At that point, put a bullet in my head and shoot
the production chat.
Oh, I gotta check. We're so high quality here. I have like 8,000 windows open, so I can't read it. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. All right.
Yeah. No, I was actually fidgeting and laughing my ass off at something that Mariner sent us.
Oh, okay. How did he do that when he's out of chat? Let me see. Copy link. All right. No internal dialogue for Chieftain. which is why my ex couldn't stand me because I just said everything out loud. Anyways, I just keep on saying, like, if I was only medicated, I'd be in a different situation right now.
I wonder.
It would have
really
lasted
wonder.
2 months instead of 3 months. Oh, I've seen this before. Hold on. Let me just load it.
Yeah, start that video over if you can.
Yeah.
Bueno, un split, en buena onda, ¿no?
¿Qué les dije? Ella es muy cariñosa, me acaricia y me besa, pero no se le quita lo niña fresa, en donde anda el mesero, que se acerque a la mesa, como no bananas.
To offer commentary on this, it says if you're getting Starfield, do this first with your PS5. The result will be the same.
God. Oh my God, dude.
That's
gotta be fake, right? Anyways. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that music probably got us flagged.
I don't know if that's an AI generated song or not. But yeah, I hate seeing that stuff. My inclination to any type of footage like that, it's fucking fake. I know there are really dumb people in this world.
But can they be that dumb?
Can they be that special needs? I mean, it's... All right, let's move on from this topic.
Yeah, well, as far as this goes, 10, 15 years down the road, I ain't going to care, but the extraction shooter model is also a dead model. Fortnite's different than an extraction shooter. I don't know.
Let's just fucking do a side scroller while we're at it. Yeah, let's do side scroller 8-bit.
All of those fucking sides. There's a bunch of indie games that are side scrollers with pixel art. They're 8-bit or 16-bit graphics. They're freaking owning the market. The indie devs are coming out with games that are better quality and selling better than these AAA titles. So, and we've been talking about that for the last 5 years.
Yeah, right? Ugh.
But anyways.
Moving on.
Moving on. Let's continue.
Moving on to hot dog wieners. I was really, really thinking about doing this in Arnold's voice, but I am not sure I have the capability or the skill level to keep the voice all the way through the read. So I'm just gonna read it. I'll read like the first few words as Arnold and then go into my regular voice. The agency is launching a new recruitment campaign aimed at video game players, including a YouTube ad highlighting the role with the fast-paced visuals and promise of 6-figure salaries. The move comes as the FAA continues efforts to fill thousands of open positions that lawmakers say are impacting air travel safety. Officials say gamers are a natural fit for the job because they can possess information quickly, maintain focus for long periods, boy do they not know gamers, and make decisions under high pressure as long as you have Cheetos. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said in a statement to the New York Times, to reach the next generation of air traffic controllers, we need to adapt. Focusing recruiting efforts on gamers taps into a growing demographic of young adults who have many of the hard skills it takes to be a successful controller. FAA turns to gamers as staffing shortage continues. The recruitment pushes. A push comes as FAA continues to face significant shortfall in certified controllers. We also fired a few. And some actually quit during the partial government shutdown the first time. We're in day 62, by the way, of the shutdown right now. As of early 2026, the agency has more than 11,000 fully certified controllers nationwide, still well below the 14,663 roles it previously identified as full staffing. Officials say hiring has improved in recent years. The FAA has added around 300 certified controllers since September 2024, while also reducing onboarding time from 13 months to about 6.5. Training outcomes have also improved, with the washout rate dropping from roughly 1/3 of trainees to about 1/4. So this is very interesting, and I find this as an interesting concept, outside the box solution for something that we actually need. But yeah, go ahead, Hero.
I think this is a brilliant idea, a brilliant plan. It just sounds so freaking silly because when growing up, I always loved video games, and I would always hear that line from different people that didn't take to video games or didn't like video games, and different adults. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your life doing this. You're not gonna develop any skills from this to take into your professional life. And now here I am in my 40s now, having just hit that spot, and I'm still playing video games. They're 100% right when they say gamers, well, I mean, maybe not the focus, but gamers are able to process varying degrees of information simultaneously to accomplish objectives because, well, think about it. Every game, almost, not quite, has
as long as you have Mountain Dew and chips, you're fine. You can be an FAA controller and a gamer. Those are the only two things they probably have in common.
I could see it. I could see it. But in every fucking game that you play, just about, not every, but almost every game, you have that objective list in the side panel of your screen. I
have a concern they'll be looking for Easter eggs and not controlling the airplanes in the air and stuff like that. That's my only concern. They're like playing Pokemon Go. It's like, oh, there's a Pikachu on that 737 right now. I got it. It's mine. But yeah, we're actually. Go ahead.
And side note, Spirit Airlines is apparently on notice for bankruptcy.
A shocker. Could it be that they have folding chairs for seats and it's kind of ghetto? Saying.
Who knows at this point? But yeah, I'm sorry. Your turn.
No, this is a mixed bag of emotions for me. You can see this as a line of desperation or extremely so crazy it's true. So I feel kind of like the same way you do with this, as far as the FAA trying to do that. But if you just completely eliminate the TSA, I think you'll be fine. Train them as but I mean, I don't want to take my shoes off anymore. I can see this. I have a trouble. As I was reading the article, I was thinking, I'm like, okay, their onboarding is dropped a lot. That concerns me a little bit because that makes me think, is it more efficient or are they watering it down the training just to get people through the onboarding?
I wonder myself.
Yeah.
I really wonder myself because I know previously, if you look at, and who is this? Oh, it's a bannable offense is what it is.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I know for a fact that the FAA and air traffic controllers were exposed for changing up the testing process to gear more towards the DEI crap versus the actual exam, because they had actual schools with people that were testing in the upper echelon and exceedingly well that should have been brought on and onboarded from the schools because they worked with the FAA and the air traffic control stuff, and they worked hand in hand. And then all of a sudden, the people that were scoring high weren't getting in, and people that were scoring mid-level or lower were getting in.
Why were they getting why would they? I'll just play devil's advocate. I already know the answer. Why were the lower scoring people going in, Hero?
It was entirely based on factors that were physical attributes, not tangible skills.
So are you implying that it was depending on their gender or how much melanin was in their skin?
I absolutely am.
Okay. So Charlie Kirk
now,
was right.
This was also, well, of course he was. People don't want to admit or acknowledge the fact that his debate tactics, and I know I'm talking about something slightly different on this one. They don't want to admit that his debate tactics were based entirely on the Harvard debating method. The Harvard debate method is to say something slightly outrageous with just enough truth to be factual, and then back it up with facts after you lure them in with the rage bait.
That's what I do. Okay, I thought I invented that. I'm just kidding.
And it's a Harvard debate tactic that's been taught for years.
Yeah.
Listen to any public speaker that's in a debate, and you will pick that up that quick.
Yeah.
You will notice it immediately.
But getting back to this thing, I don't know. This could be a good idea because because for goodness sake, let's take a look at my controller here. So if you're not a keyboard player and you're a console player, like this is nothing, right? Like there's four buttons there. There's an analog. There's two sticks. There's a pad, and then you have these buttons on the front. These buttons on these bumpers, and then you have two triggers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now I'm counting the buttons. 11 different buttons here. So you're not even realizing you're doing it. It's kind of like typing with less steps. But when you're using this stuff, you're doing a lot of stuff. You're scanning over a screen. So I think in that philosophy, Hero, I think he is Duffy's on board with that. But I mean, Duffy's got like 10 fucking kids and 2 jobs in the government. So, and his wife works at Fox.
He
was actually a reality star. He was actually a reality star back in the day in Survivor or something.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? That tracks. That tracks. Come to think of it.
He always looks tired.
That sounds very self-inflicted.
It is. They adopted a few. They're like super Christians. So they're like, be fruitful and multiply. Yeah. Because her hyphenated name is Campos. Okay. So you're going to have lots of kids with that lady. She's beautiful. But yeah, this is the same guy that wants to put that was teaming up with RFK that he wanted to put gyms in terminals. Now, yeah, that
you know what? That's actually kind of cool.
I don't want to be sitting next to a person who was like doing cardio day, sitting next to me in a fucking airplane, stinking like fucking curry and fucking sweat and shit. Come
on now. Nobody that's going to do that is going to go there unprepared, and you know for a fact those gyms are going to have showers in them.
You really
would I trust them?
You trust the human race to do something right?
I know a lot of people that have. I know several guys and
wow. I am the guy glass half full, and you're half empty, and you're the guy with the glass half full on this one.
I mean, 6-1. Just saying, 6-1. But I know people that freaking go to the gym on their lunches, or did while at work. They'd go to the gym just down the street, and they would actually take the time to shower before they came back. I don't know how the hell they squeezed all that into that time, but hey, you know what? More power to you.
Yeah,
I'm not the guy that likes to go to the gym at lunch. I tried it. Not a fan.
I usually when I was actually working in LA and in San Antonio, I'd get up at 5 a.m, do a 2-hour workout, go to the gym, go to work for 8 hours, come back, crash, have my pre-made meal of 2 chicken breasts, brown rice, and broccoli, and crash. I did that for 6 months. I dropped 30 pounds.
I've heard variations of this story, and it's like I'm hearing a different piece of it every time, and it's now making all of the sense.
Right.
All of that stress because of the idiots you work with, then add on to that.
That was
the gym
Austin.
Time.
That was Austin, Texas. That was different. That was for Disney. I lost weight from stress from there. This was a different project. This was for a History Channel. The 172 pounds, I hit that twice in Texas in 2 different places for 2 different reasons. However, That's why the Duffy's hit and miss with the FAA stuff. So that what really draws my concern, because RFK is a little bit kooky. But
it's obvious.
But he does have a lot of stuff. Like I really like the red dye stuff. But as far as like, I'm just saying, just flat out ideas from the FAA director. I really hope he's right. Let's just say that. I'm speaking like I have reservations, because I do.
I'm seeing a lot of and more over the last several weeks to a couple of months. So there's a lot of things where I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, this is where I made my point of saying I agree with a lot of things that a lot of these elected and selected officials are about, and I also disagree with a lot of things.
Right. Like people think people talk to us and they think that we're a monolith. It's like, I completely agree with everything. No, motherfucker, I don't like this, I don't like that. And like, I'm not a monolith. I'm a person that has a spectrum of thought. I'm not a linear fucking Nazi that blindly follows a particular political ideology. I'm in the middle with a lot of things. And with this, I'm not, it's not even political. To me, it's like, I'm asking myself, is it feasible? Is it a good idea, or isn't it a good idea? And that's how I evaluate. Anyway, final thoughts on this topic?
I don't think there's much else to say. I think it was kind of funny to see the statement made. It was funny. I thought it would be great to talk about briefly, and I think we said what needed to be said.
All right, moving on. Make sure you check out Discord Nitro, and thank you to our boosters, Soda Pop, Prophet, Mariner, Stormwolf Song, Penguin, Lemonly, Ezreal, Sharon Def, Miriam Soul, Kaori, Hero, and Curvy Tech. Thank you so much, guys. And every time you see this, you know what the next slide is.
Oh, there's apparently a YouTube ad for that the FAA did.
Yeah, I can't find it. It's not working. The link is messed up.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
It just goes to a page. It goes to a YouTube page. It doesn't work. So it shows like a top thing, and I wasn't sure if that's the right one, so I skipped it. So if the link doesn't work and it gives me like a list of them, it's not working.
I got it. I just got to wait for the stupid thing to. Oh wait, no, it did work.
My link did not work. That's why I did not show the YouTube video.
Okay, well, here.
I copied and pasted it, and it didn't work. All right, hold on.
Try that one.
All right. I did the HTTPS. All right, copy link. All right, let me see. Yeah, that's the one I had. That's the right one.
Okay. Yeah, it pops up with Xbox One, and then it goes through a whole bunch of crap.
Okay. It didn't look right to me, so I just skipped it. I'm like, if it doesn't look right, I am not putting it on. So, but all right, let me just throw this here. So, it's only a minute long. Hold on.
There's the win. There's the win. Peekaboo behind the counter. Oh my God! GG!
All right, I'm gonna stagger a little bit.
Win. There's the wipe. All right, so I think that's the clear for this side of the map. He's gonna start to head in towards.
Oh shit! Really?
Uh-oh. Well, okay then.
All right, so I think that's the
there
clear
it goes.
For this side of the map. He's gonna start to head in towards.
No, it's freezing in the same spot.
Aww. Okay, well, we tried it. Apologies. Okay. Back to our trivia, guys.
Yes.
Apologies for interrupting the trivia for a component of the previous topic that just isn't cooperating.
Yeah.
What game has been modded the most? Is it A, Skyrim, B, Minecraft, C, Fallout 4? Or D, GTA 5?
Man, my gut is telling me it's D. I understand Fallout's been modded to fucking shit, but GTA 5, there are whole fucking channels dedicated to the fucking mods. My nephews play them at nauseum. I watch them when they come over to my house. It's fucking ridiculous. But I know there's a lot for Fallout and Skyrim who've been around a while too. I'm not sure. My blind spot is Minecraft, so I don't play that. So I'm gonna guess D, just based on. I'm guessing D. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
These are actually, in truth, all of them are very high contenders. Like, you would not be wrong for thinking any one of these answers, which is what makes this such a hard trivia question.
So help me God, this is a trick fucking question, Kaori. So help me God. It's A and D. It's B and C. Don't pull that shit. Don't pull that shit. It's like, I got you. I'm like, no, that's not fair. I would have gotten my certification if I got that one question right. We've all been there for those certifications and you missed by one question. You ever been there?
I've been there on tests, but I have been blessed. I have been blessed. You've seen my certification wall.
Yeah.
I have been blessed.
Mm-hmm.
One shot kill on all of them.
Why do all these slides look like they belong in Fallout?
I kind of wonder myself.
Everything is like all like grimy and.
I feel like it could have something to do with the fact that Kaori's been doing the thumbnail for Mariner on Lagginout's channel.
Yeah. I love her fucking AI stuff. It's hilarious. I like them. They're funny. They're like now they know. It's like, all right, I'm gonna make everything grimy so it looks like it belongs on the Mariner's fly.
but I feel like this actually is leaning more into the dystopian feel of how Apple runs things when it comes to that planned obsolescence. Ooh, keyword there. Hot button issue.
I've been using that term
I think
all week.
Hot button issue. I feel like I'm about to flip that switch on the chieftain here. By the way, I'm going to step away and the whole screen is just going to catch fire from his rage.
But yeah, Kaori pitched this with such guile in our pitch meeting. Kaori is our slide producer, so
one of.
So yeah, one of them, yeah, one of them. But it's like I'm so pissed about this. I'm like, all right, we'll do it. If you owned a Kindle for a few years, it might be time to consider an upgrade. Amazon has announced plans to halt new features, bug fixes, and even the ability to borrow or purchase new Kindle ebooks from its digital store for some models next month. The deadline is set for May 20th, 2026. After that date, Kindle e-readers on the list below will lose the ability to purchase, download, or borrow new books. Anything that's already in your library will stay accessible. Unless factory reset, as Amazon warns, to brick your reader. In total, Amazon has singled out 12 X models. Is that right? 12 models that will be left behind with the latest cull. Kindle e-readers that are impacted by the end of the support deadline. The Kindle, the first generation, Kindle second generation, Kindle DX Graphite, Kindle Keyboard, Kindle 4, Kindle Touch, Kindle 5, Kindle Paperwhite first generation, Kindle Fire first generation, Kindle Fire second generation, Kindle Fire HD 7, and Kindle Fire HD 8.9. Kindle owners have flooded social media to describe the shakeup as, quote unquote, a hostile act of predatory capitalism and a, quote unquote, nightmare. On X, formerly Twitter, one Kindle owner posted, "I have Kindle Touch that I've had since 2013. It works great. I bought a book on it a few months ago and suddenly it's obsolete." Another complained, "A Kindle is a text device. There's no need for updates." So turning to turning to Hero on this. How do you feel on this as somebody who reads stuff with words in
it it's infuriating. I understand entirely because I'm weird. I'll put it this way. I'm weird. I feel the passion and fire in the words of these paragraphs that Kaori typed up. I know she yanked some of it from different journalists and pages, but she definitely put her own words in it, and I'm just right here right now.
I can hear her voice when I was reading it.
Yes, I can. There was that. I don't know what character it was, what movie or show it was, just stammering and stuttering. Hey, my
Brett.
face, fire! Hey there, Tinker.
If you guys want to donate to some varsity girls sports, Britt, you can put the link in there to help pay for uniforms and that sort of thing. Please help student athletes. They keep them out of trouble. So go ahead and you can just drop that link in there, Britt, if you like. You have my blessing. And if it gets flagged, unflag it.
If I catch it, I will absolutely unflag it. But yeah, I'm like that one character. I don't remember what it was. I saw this like, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. She's looking at the camera. She's like, frustration, face, fire. I feel that. It's planned obsolescence is one of the biggest. That's one of the biggest things that got Apple hemmed up years ago. It's why Apple's referenced in this topic, by the way. You should not be forced, if your devices still work, you should not be forced to upgrade just because it's been so long. You should not be forced to change if it still works. If you like what you have, you bought it, it is yours.
My battery is dying on my Apple iPhone. It's a 12. So
wow, actually, how many years ago?
5, 6 years.
That's
decent. It runs good, so I don't have a complaint. It's not slow. Maybe it gets a little hot sometimes, but it's sitting up on my. You're in Florida, and I have like a dash clip for it, and it's right at the window. So I just throw it in the freezer for about 10 minutes, and it's good. But I understand, and don't get us wrong. You need planned obsolescence for certain things to keep the economy flowing. I get it. However, I feel in this opinion, Hero, I feel this is a little bit predatory, maybe a lot predatory. As far as users are concerned, this is dumb. And when Kiori initially pitched this, I just bought an Amazon Fire HD, and I heard her say Amazon something Fire. She said Kindle Fire. So I kind of freaked the fuck out because I just bought the 4K Fire Stick for the office, for the stream room, and I kind of freaked out. Like, I'm like, oh shit! I just bought it. Like, it's $30. I mean, it doesn't matter. It was on sale, and I honestly bought it on Amazon. But it's a whole thing buying Amazon products on Amazon. I was so concerned about it. Then I was like, oh okay, it's something I don't use. I don't give a shit.
Well, I mean,
that's the way I felt.
So. You remember what it was that got Apple hemmed the hell up, right? And Gazoo actually mentioned it, the right to repair and all that. Mm-hmm. That was one piece of it, but also another piece of it that got Apple screwed over was the literally as systems updated, as iPhones updated, iPods updated, whatever, what they would do is they would push into their updates a certain code that would automatically throttle hardware that was older than a certain benchmark. It would throttle it down, so it would slow the devices down to the point to where it was barely usable, and a owner would have to go and buy a new one. And when I first heard that, I thought it was the dirtiest crap ever, because when you do that, it's shady as hell. And Apple products are expensive. Apple was the first phone.
You know how much I paid for my MacBook Pro?
Yeah, like it was like what,
$7,500 for a MacBook Pro.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That's $7,000. That's why I don't own them. That's why I don't go for them. Now,
my last one
couple of
lasted
people-
13 years, Hero. 13 years.
great.
The one
My
before that
computer-
lasted 11.
My computer that I have right now, there are there are parts of it that I've had since the first computer that I built.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which at this point is more than 15, almost 20 years ago, going on 20 years ago.
Yeah, to donate to Brit's varsity stuff, the link, if you got, she's in the Twitch chat. It's Brit_LOV3 for Venmo. For Cash App, it's 19BritLove91. That's 19BritLove91. I don't know what her goal is, but help her out. Also, if you want to help a dance team, Cash App Professor Infamous. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm a fucking cheerleader. I can't help it. I try to help everybody.
Yeah, and Gazoo said it himself. Can't support that shit. Like,
No.
I know I've got friends, and actually I think Mariners
Fucking
even
Amazon.
suggested, for the sake of an IT person being prepared and knowing stuff, maybe
Yeah.
I should get a secondhand MacBook or something so I can know how to fix it and administrate it. I'm like, I don't see the point, because everything that I would need to do on a Mac is pretty rudimentary and basic, or I could do it on a PC, or I could do it on a Linux box. Like,
Right. Like, you can do PC and Linux. Like, for your career, you don't need it. For me, I'm interchangeable. I can use all three. I prefer to use the MacBook because of the longevity. And it runs pretty well. But it's, like, with this is stuff. It's a fucking digital book. I mean, really? I know I was reading something today about Bezos having a $195 million yacht. It takes $5 million a day to maintain it, and he makes that in 3 minutes. Why the fuck do you? There's it's some crazy number like that. I don't know the actual number, but
even if it's not the exact numbers, like, still, like, $190 something million yacht, and then you're $5 million, $500 million a day, or whatever the hell it is for maintenance. Like, seriously,
that's why they're doing
that
this shit.
that much money to maintain
Fucking
a
disgusting.
yacht. And do you know how many people's salaries that is?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to sound like a socialist or anything, but I mean, he could do whatever the fuck he wants with his money. I get that. But I mean, that's obscene. It's obscene. From a guy selling books in his fucking garage to, like, divorcing his wife for, like, a hotter chick and getting, I mean, it's not inherited fortune, but it's still, like, this is just nickel and diming people with this Kindle shit. It's nickel and diming people that like to read. Now,
yeah, like,
I'm an audiobook guy, so, like, when I'm working, I'll listen to an audiobook. If I sit down and read, I will fucking pass out in 3 pages. So it's a real challenge for me to grade papers sometimes. But I'm grading papers that I have a vested interest in. My students have, like, they're, like, creating video games, and they're breaking it down and everything.
Oh,
I like
snap.
that stuff. It's fun.
Tinker Brit bringing in her husband.
Oh, cool. Hi, Mr. Brit. I don't know what to call him, but I'm glad you are here as well. Unfortunately, Britt was not doing the Jackbox tonight. She was promoting our live tonight. But I told everyone we're not doing that. We have, like, 9 topics we have to slam through, but maybe next week we'll do that.
That actually is a valid point, and I know we probably need to play freaking topic roulette in a second here, but I'll finish my points on this. Like, tablets ain't cheap. These Fires, these Kindles, whatever, most of them are cheap. However, I don't think this is just a attack on, people that read. necessarily. I also think that it is an attack on physical media. They're trying to push everybody away further from physical media, make everything digital content.
I'll just buy a fucking book and then resell it on eBay. I'll fucking do that.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong to go for that. But if you think about it, notice earlier we mentioned the home video division of Disney just got cut, and that's DVDs. I know, not everybody even cares about DVDs anymore. They want it all on digital or whatever, but do the math. Blu-rays are gone. Almost everybody, a lot of people that read are using e-readers or their phones.
I think I heard Infamous say that Elon Musk said 2025 is the last year of what you would deem as normal for things due to AI and technology. Exactly what you're saying now.
Well, there's more to it than that. There's some things that he said on Twitter yesterday that kind of set me off internally, but the internal screaming.
If Elon wants to come on the show, we'll give him a platform. We'll do that for him because we're good people. So if he wants to come on and anyone wants to tag him on this, we're at the 127 mark. So if you go to Twitch and just right click and copy the URL at that time, and everyone send it to Elon if he wants to come on the show, we can have a discussion about it. I have no problem talking to Elon.
It's definitely a discussion for another. I don't. I think he's a pretty brilliant guy. I don't agree with a lot of what he's been saying lately.
I mean, that's fine. That'll be great dialogue then.
But I will also give forewarning. I don't think that would be a discussion for this channel. I think that would be a discussion for your TikTok channel.
Well, planned obsolescence in technology is something that is a hero's hard drive.
Fair, but
I will find a way.
Yeah. Anyways,
moving on.
Have you ever been told you look like Robert Trujillo? Or Trujillo?
Me?
Who is that?
Me or Hero? Oh, hey, Hero.
No.
I gotta look it up.
I gotta look this up.
Oh. Well, back with the Attacular, Hero actually had a crew cut, so now he's got like long hair. Is that the guy from what's the movie? It's not.
Oh, Metallica.
Oh god.
That dude looks rough. You sure? That guy looks rough.
The bassist for Metallica, Phantom TV, says it. Pronounced Trujillo. Yeah.
Trujillo. Okay.
Okay.
Damn, that's a long link. Anyways.
Okay. I'll check that out in a second.
Kind of rough, but not always.
He's got a face made for radio, guys. You can't help him.
Yeah, I was going on and on and on. It's all leaning towards physical media going away. And like I was about to reference, like, the next generation of consoles, for the most part, I say for the most part because I know Nintendo is going to trying to keep their current fan base by allowing for backwards compatibility with the next console. But the next generation, Sony's already said they're going to be purely discless, and it'll be a big upcharge for the physical disc drive. And then I don't even think Xbox is going to have another generation, just to tell you the truth.
Wow.
But yeah, that's the end of my commentary on this. This is, I think, just another attack on physical media. I am proud of this slide, Chief. I'm so proud of this slide.
I love my AI imagery.
I worked really hard to get this to do what I wanted it to do. I used the Gemini's image generator to do it, and what I did, I followed your advice and told the AI to write a prompt for me.
Right.
And it literally spat out a 6-paragraph prompt.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it into the image generator, and the image generator actually came back with a text line that said, I'm just a text-based AI, yada, 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 but this is what this would look like. And it started describing the prompt. And I'm like, the hell? So I had to turn around and rewrite the prompt for the prompt so that it actually came up with a shorter prompt and it actually generated it.
I usually say reduce the prompt to a 3-paragraph description. Sometimes I say simply word it, or I'll say make it. The secret is make it usable for a YouTube thumbnail, and it will do a 16:9 for you in HD.
Nice.
So I've learned that. I accidentally deleted my AI folder with all my AI programs in it, and I'm like, I was screaming at my fucking computer because I couldn't get myself on the Spider-Man head. I couldn't find my AI tools from the class I took. So now I have to go back into the class, which is a 6-hour class, and find all the programs that they told me to use.
Whoa.
So, yeah. So
sorry, I was reading what Tinkerbrit said, and she said, look at him when he was with Ozzy.
Yeah.
Bro, that was probably before I was born. Look at that picture.
Okay. Let me take a look here. Copy link. So much for getting done before midnight.
Yeah, I know. We're probably gonna run a little.
Oh yeah. He looks. Yeah, I can see that. Like if you set out in the sun a little bit. Yeah. Okay, let me just.
I can see that.
Let me go. Full screen here. Yeah.
I could see that.
All right. Yeah. Just make the. Yeah. Oh my God. Holy shit. You just need to dye your beard. Oh my God. That's like, it's almost dead on. And you just need to sit out. You need to go to a tanning bed. Perfect. Fucking perfect.
Hold on. I might not have to go to tanning bed. I could do some chieftain magic here.
Yeah. Do some chieftain magic.
Let me.
That's fucking perfect. That's fucking perfect. Great job. Take a bow. That's fucking dead on. That's funny. Okay, moving on.
True.
In a historic move for gaming adaptations, Sony Pictures has officially tapped Sean McLaughlin, better known as, I can never say his name,
Jacksepticeye,
to produce a high-stakes R-rated animated Bloodborne movie. The announcement, which debuted at CinemaCon 2026, revealed that Sony specifically approached the Irish creator due to his legendary passion and deep community ties to the franchise. However, the news has sparked a wave of sold-out, quote-unquote, allegations from critics who view the partnership as a corporate move to monetize fan loyalty through an influencer. Despite the backlash, McLaughlin has vowed to, quote-unquote, fight tooth and nail to ensure the project remains faithful to the game's brutal gothic roots, positioning himself as a creative bridge between the massive resources of a major studio and high expectations of the From Software fan base. Your reaction to this hero?
Mixed.
Mixed. Okay.
Mixed.
I'm kind of mixed on this. I'm not. So let's hear your opinion first, and I will prove you wrong.
On the one hand, I can see why people are saying that. Oh, he sold out. Now, I got something on that one. I've got a big fat fuck you to those people.
Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah.
The reason I say mixed is when a big corporation comes in and says, I want you to make this, there's strings attached to that money.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have to bow to them or they're going to replace him. That's just how that goes. But they pick the right guy. And my theory, and this is going back to the sold out allegations, my theory is how this went was Jacksepticeye said, I want to make this game into a movie. And he went, hey, Disney, probably not. And then he went, hey, Warner Brothers. Oh, you guys just got bought out. Paramount? Probably not. And then Sony saw him shopping this around and said, hey, y'all remember when Markiplier came to us and wanted to make this movie? And he made a bunch of fucking money because we said, no, that's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on this money. Hey, you come here. We'll pay. We'll pay for this. That, I think, is what happened. I still have concerns because big company and all of their ideologies interfering with franchise video games. We have seen what video game movies look like. The original Mario, anybody? Doom, anybody?
With John Leguizamo as Luigi.
Yeah,
is that the one you're talking about? He's a piece of dog shit. And I wouldn't, if he was on fire, I wouldn't piss on him to put him out. Just saying.
I can't blame you there.
I don't like him.
I just, you got all of the, we got a lot of video game adaptations into movies that are dog shit. Yes, that was hilarious.
That was funny. Yeah, that was great.
It lasted all of like 30 seconds before Chief was like, no, I can't watch this anymore.
Yeah, that's painful for me to watch. But did you finish your bunch of bullshit false narratives so I can prove you wrong now? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm almost there.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm almost there, sir. Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
he's pulling a Cory Booker right here. Go ahead.
It's just, we've seen all of that over the years.
Right.
And now I will back up and say, but we've also seen Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, and 3 now. We've seen the Mario movie. Yep.
Go ahead.
Fan backlash and all that stuff. We've seen it go right in recent years. We have. But how many strings are attached to this? How much is Sony trying to puppet master this?
So Sony is image. I'm assuming ImageWorks is doing this. And not Spy, not Spa. Sony Pictures ImageWorks, not Sony Pictures Animation. Same campus, different building. Yeah. But with that being said, we don't know enough, but this is my opinion. If we have a guy on the inside that has a passion for the game that's going to make sure it's run correctly, we won't run into a Halo type show, and we'll run into a Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog type of close to the story, if not dead on for the story. But we have to keep in mind as gamers, when you're switching mediums, guys, it's not always going to translate one-to-one. So will some people be mad? Yeah. Will the majority be okay with it? Yeah. And then also you have that diatribe between the gamers that want to watch it because it's true to the game, and to a newer audience that's not familiar with the story and make it entertaining for them too. So you want to expect. We spoke about this last week briefly.
We have spoken about this ad nauseum, I'm sure, but my argument against that fence riding concept of like, well, you're gonna have that group that is they're not gamers and they just want a good story. Well, my argument against that group, having to pander to that group or having to dumb it down for that group, is the story is the reason a franchise is doing so well. If you do not provide that same story, that lore that was so awesome in that title, is it really that title? You're dissolving, if you're not dissolving necessarily, you're diluting what made that great.
Yes, you're watching Lagging Out Live with Hero and Chieftain. We're on 5 different points here. We're on X, YouTube, Facebook, Kick, Rumble, and Twitch. If you like the live, subscribe today. If you're on Twitch, or if you want to super chat on YouTube, all the money goes towards right back to this stream, as well as buying snacks. So if you guys would like to contribute, even if you can't contribute a subscription, you can donate bits. If you see the crawler on the top, you could mute a host for 700 bits for 5 minutes. Or you can check out the coinage. The longer you come in here, you collect coinage in Twitch, and you can actually change the color of the backgrounds and all that stuff. So we haven't seen people do that in a while. But you, go ahead and do that. Make sure you share with your friends. Donation. The Greatest Nation is a donation, and we do appreciate you guys coming in and watching us. And if you have the extra shekels and pennies, be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Hero?
Yeah, I think this is a good sign that people might be paying more attention to the talent that's out there, a la Markiplier, and now in sequence, Jacksepticeye. But again, I'm not 100% convinced yet. But again, like you said, we don't know much about this.
Right. There's a lot of
and
rumors.
To answer you, Mariner, Nintendo doesn't own Sega. It's a weird survival relationship on Sega's part. They've been working with Nintendo ever since their last flop of the Dreamcast, but they're not owned by Nintendo. They've been publishing, or they've been releasing things, producing things, and whatever on every platform they can get things on ever since then to survive. So Sega still owns the Sonic material, the Sonic IP. So yes, it was Paramount and Sega working together to make Sonic.
It's amazing they still hold on to the intellectual property for that long. It's been like over 30 years. Hasn't it? Might be. Anyways, moving on.
Damn.
Sega can't win unless Nintendo helps. Yes. So Roblox movie from Disney. Less than a year old. Okay. Roblox. Roblox has been in the news, and not in a good way as far as much as last year with all the pedos that are on that. So we're going to just report on this briefly. 20th Century Studios has snagged the rights to make a movie based on the hit Roblox game, 99 Nights in the Forest. 99 Nights in the Forest is the 7th most played game of all time on Roblox, despite being only about a year old. As you can probably guess from the title, it was a bit of a Five Nights at Freddy's feel to it, forcing players to spend 99 nights in a haunted forest. During that time, players must defeat creatures that live in the woods and set out to save 4 lost children. The game currently has.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I was scrolling up, and there's more. The game currently has 26 billion lifetime visits and a 14.2 million all-time peak player count, according to the Hollywood Reporter. Hearing those numbers, It makes a lot of sense as to why 20th Century Studios decided to make its first major forte into video game adaptations since Disney acquired the studio in 2019. No creatives or producers have attached to the project yet beyond the game's developers, Alice Kieft, Cameron England, and Matthew Houghton, who will serve as executive producers. Is there I would assume there is a built-in fan base for this hero. What do you think about this?
With the sheer numbers that it's attracted, I absolutely do think there would be a built-in fan base for it. I just think I don't know how well this will go. I have no concept or context to base a prediction on for this one. I just find it bizarre that Roblox got picked up for a movie or a series adaptation. I don't like Roblox. I don't think it's a good place. My daughter is banned from Roblox. I will not allow it on any of her stuff.
I think Minecraft, I get confused between Roblox and Minecraft because
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think
it's almost the same thing. It looks like
I think Roblox was it was the Minecraft knockoff, because I think there were some people that worked with Notch back in the day that broke off of the Roblox. I think it was Mojang is what the studio was called. Mojang.
I don't know.
Well, Notch was the guy that invented / created Roblox, and his studio I think was called Mojang, if I remember correctly. And then Mojang got bought by Microsoft, and Notch said, "Hey, I got the money. Bye, bitches." And I think some of his devs broke off of Mojang and made Roblox. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's a theory. Whatever. Take with that a grain of salt. But it is a Philippine-based company. And I have heard that the Philippines has cracked the fuck down on the Roblox to make steps to protect the children.
Yeah,
and that's all I'll say about that, because
there's age blocks, and you have to confirm the age, and there's a lot of parental controls now. That's the whole gist of it, basically, without going into
and I think that's great, but the reason I say that's all I'm gonna say on that is because that is a big fat can of worms. Investigations, investigators, people that trap certain individuals that like the playground a little too much to expose them and get them arrested. There's a big story back there. Yeah, there's a big story behind that one, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's for another genre of lives. Not really in our wheelhouse so much, so to speak. But yeah, if they do, it'll probably be. I won't go watch it, but I know a bunch of people will, and they're gonna drag their kids. If it's if it's in the summer, it'll blow up.
I think you might actually have a lot of kids interested in it, especially if it's done in this style. You might have.
Notch has Minecraft.
I think you'll. That's exactly what I said.
Okay. Yeah, that's what Kiori said in Rumble.
Yeah, I think there might be a misunderstanding of what I was saying there.
Yeah.
But
I'm in and out.
See, yep, Kiori misunderstood what I was saying.
No worries.
That's fine. No big deal.
Yep.
I'll explain later. I think that you're gonna have a lot of like the indie horror fans out there, like the people that enjoyed things like Five Nights at Freddy's, maybe the really super campy horror films. Again, yes, I'll explain later, Carrie. Don't worry. I think you're gonna have a lot of the indie horror fans coming in on this. You're probably gonna have a lot of kids coming in to watch this. I think there's a good potential there, but I don't know. Part of me is just like, probably not.
We'll see. We'll see who's correct in 3 years when it finally comes out. Well, the render times won't be that bad because it's low poly, but If that's the way it's going to look in that image.
Yeah.
This is fucking
this
great.
was funny too.
This is fucking great. What? He's like looking at himself being all upset. What? I'm out of here, bitch. Reports from mid-April 2026 indicate that Meta is developing a photorealistic AI clone of Mark Zuckerberg designed to interact with employees and potentially stand in for him during meetings. Developed by Meta's Superintelligence Labs, the digital twin is trained on Zuckerberg's specific mannerisms, vocal tone, and strategic thinking to help scale his presence across a company's 79,000-person workforce. While separate from a CEO agent designed for his own productivity, this outward-facing avatar aims to foster a sense of connection with the founder while allowing him to focus on high-level technical tasks, such as his reported commitment to hands-on coding. The project is seen as a major, quote-unquote, dog-fooding experiment for Meta's AI infrastructure, though it has sparked internal and external debate over the authenticity of AI leadership. So when he's dead, he's still going to run the company.
I mean, I guess that's one way to think about it.
I mean,
I hadn't considered that.
I mean, everything that's in, like, we've been in those meetings with this type of shit.
Many
And
times.
anything that you have in these meetings can be put in a fucking email. Send me a fucking email and skip the fucking middleman. Am I wrong?
No, absolutely not wrong.
Then why the fuck is he doing this? Unless he wants to like bang his Asian wife a lot more or have more. Just say you want more quality time with your family. Just fucking say it.
That's a good question. When I was reading the article, I looked at it and I looked at it from the perspective of this guy doesn't want to fucking do CEO things.
Right.
He wants to do other shit. He doesn't want to be in on these boring ass board meetings. Like, and you know, on the one hand, I can't blame him, but on the other hand, there are still some things that you need to put out in these meetings, some things that need to be discussed, regardless of how boring it is and how useless the majority of the meeting is. There are certain things that you still have to do. There are certain responsibilities that you still have. You cannot, and I've said this, how many times have I used this analogy? AI is the drunken intern. It may do adequate work, but you still need to babysit it.
Mm-hmm.
How many hours were you trying to freaking get that AI picture to work right?
4 hours.
Yes. How many times did I have to retry my prompt for that Disney topic this past week? At least 7, because it kept telling me that third-party copyright issues were involved in it.
That's why he has got
So
it. Grok doesn't have that issue.
I didn't know that,
Yeah,
but I still had to work around it, and I managed to.
And you can use the lagging out Grok, because I think by paying for the check mark, we got Grok Pro. I'm not sure.
That might be.
I was saying how much in a live today. I was saying how much I fucking hate Grok, and it's a giant waste. It does nothing for images. But like Infamous was making whole conversations about legal stuff, and it was actually right with, like, it was quoting sources. But for images, which I need pictures of fucking Sydney Sweeney in an Emma Frost fucking costume, and damn it, I'm gonna get it. So, but yeah. Anyways, but.
I just think, like, this
Getting
is...
back to the topic at hand.
Honestly, to me, this is... you know what? I'll just say it. I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off. To me, this is just more propaganda from a CEO to stakeholders. He's trying to make it look like AI is the next big shit, which, don't get me wrong, it absolutely
I like taking big shits. I weighed myself before and after, and I was 3 pounds lighter. Anyway, go ahead.
That's the way it goes. And I'm going to admit, AI is a powerful tool.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have we said this? Too many.
Tool,
AI
not a
is
crutch.
a powerful tool. Don't use it as a crutch. These guys are trying to make it look like AI can do abso-fucking-lutely every fucking thing. AI is going to take your job. AI is going to replace people. We can make it so we don't have to pay people to do this job because AI can do it. That's what these CEOs are trying to do. Sam Bankman is doing this. Freaking Mark Zuckerberg is doing this. Elon is trying to really push this hard. Again, another discussion for another podcast. These people are all trying to sell you all snake oil. AI is not that awesome. It is awesome. It is not that awesome. It's not good enough to take jobs.
I can't tell you how many conversations I have about AI during the week with people that are just, they're saying it's going to take our jobs in 10 years. It's going to do this. The sky is falling. They said the same thing about the Industrial Revolution. They said the same thing about computers. They said the same thing about cars. They said the same thing about everything else. No, it's not. It might take some jobs, granted. It might make things obsolete. Things that it won't, maybe our jobs might be in that mix. But then, you know what? Someone says, learn a new fucking skill. I'm not learning a new skill at 60. Fuck that.
There's just too much.
Right. But
there's too much there that you can't do that with.
There's too many variables involved to actually have a constructive conversation about this, because at the end of the day, I hate that term, nobody knows. We have guesstimations. We have our own personal pros and cons. We have some emotional attachments, whether we agree with it or not. Are we being panicans? Are we not being panicans? These are the issues, Hero. So
yeah,
I can come from a point of creativity. I can come from a point of looking up stuff. Maybe I'm looking like on the breakdown of a Tomahawk Block 5 missile, right? All that shit's on classified, so I'm not going to know. I'll know about the Block 4, and it'll give me information about that. But even that might not be correct. So the thing is like they're saying in 10 years, it's going to be evolved to a point where all the AIs, Google AI, Gemini, ChatGPT, whatever Microsoft has, they're all going to blend together and have all this information. But where do they get the information from?
People.
Are people perfect?
No.
Are computers perfect? We make computers, but they do a great job of it. But are they perfect? No.
You can argue no. You can absolutely argue no. A computer just follows a set of instructions.
That's what AI does.
Exactly. So
it's just a program.
I'm going to step outside of the entertainment podcast for a brief second.
Right.
I'm not getting political. It's going to sound somewhat political because of how crazy this shit has gotten. But I'm telling you, it's more economic. It's economic, not political. Hey, Elon, Mark, Sam, you dude with the last name that sounds like Nutella. He's the CEO of Microsoft, by the way.
Right, I figured.
You guys are fucking idiots if you think AI is going to be able to replace humans, because the moment that happens and the computers take over every single job in the world, your money will be worth nothing because it will be meaningless. Suddenly, nobody will be able to work to make money. I know Elon's talking about this wonderful basic income shit that'll come from the government, but when you do that, it'll cause mass inflation out of control. And then when that happens, I got to ask, where are the governments going to get that money from? Governments don't make money. They take it from the people. So again, AI cannot replace humans. Not entirely. But it's just going to be like the candle makers. You replace the candle makers with people that manufacture light bulbs. You replace the horse-drawn carriages with the cars. and those jobs become mechanics to fix cars. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
What was it that Chief said?
Yeah, that is something. Yeah, like that's the only analogy. I stick with one phrase and I beat it into people's heads because I have a different audience every day. So, but yeah, like, I mean, it's helping with my design, but at the end of the day, let's see, we're on frame 12.
Yeah.
This right here. Yeah, granted, Emma Frost, everything in that backdrop is AI'd, but I had to put this in. I had to put Mariner in. I had to composite that in, and I had to screen design all this stuff so that way it captures your eye. It's not it. If you see the text on fucking ChatGPT, it makes it look like a fucking cartoon and it's over designed. So
yeah,
sometimes you just want something simple in 3 seconds, and this is what I come up with. So you could have AI do your cool ass designs, but it's never going to look as cool as an artist doing it and getting in there and fixing it what you need to fix. It will never be as good as I can do it because I know what I want, and I can do what I want because I have that rare ability because I'm just a window licking pixel monkey. But I do know how to do design stuff. So pictures like this, they're great. You know, they're great for a slide. But if I want something more specific, and I want this font to be here, it's a giant pain in the ass to write a prompt for that. I can go into Photoshop, spend 10 minutes, and get what I want. I have my templates. I have the fonts that are easy to read in 3 seconds or less because people have attention span of fucking goldfish. Or Dory. That's what I do. Now I have a question for you.
Sure.
Do we have a Chieftain Campers Corner, or is that slide a mistake?
We have a Chieftain's Campers Corner.
Okay, great. So unprepared. But yeah, go ahead, finish your thought, and we'll go to the Campers Corner.
I can't stress enough how much I think that I'm with you on the whole concept that people are crying that the sky is falling. Like, they're complaining that no, 10 to 15, in 10 years, AI is going to come a long ways, but AI is just a glorified search engine. It's going to composite everything that you ask it to composite if you're asking for an image to make something different. It's not new. It's already existing assets. That's why we still need the artists, because these guys, these computers, I say these guys, these CPUs are not going to be able to replace the real human.
And that the data centers, they're actually putting one in the Jacksonville area. They're trying to sneak it through Florida legislation. So I was at a meeting with the Speaker of the House, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
For that, Grenner is the Florida Speaker of the House, and they were talking about that, and they're fighting it. He's fighting against it. I'm like, dude, you can't even get the Florida senators to vote on your fucking bills. I'm like, you're gonna run for governor? Not qualified. No, but I was gonna actually call him out on a lot of shit, but I was gonna be late for our production meeting, so I just kept my mouth shut and stuff. However, there's a data center. Infamous actually got it to a nationwide thing in Missouri, where she spoke in front of 400 people about people don't want the data centers in their house. One, they take up a lot of noise. One, they eat up the environment. Two, they're going to raise your energy prices. Three, they're going to raise your energy prices. So what you're getting all this AI shit, but at what cost? Your exactly. Energy bills are going to, and how are you going to get a job if AI is taking your jobs? Some of them.
Like
anyway,
I keep saying,
let's wrap this up like a condom.
Yeah.
Final thought.
How's anybody going to make money if your job's taken? How's anybody, if AI is going to be doing everything for everybody, where's the money going to come from? By the way, the government can print money, sure, but its value, where's its value going to come from? You're supposed to get the money from your people. They're supposed to volunteer it up to take care of governmental needs. Well, they just take it against our wills now. Taxation is theft, by the way. But I've made my point. I can't really articulate that any better.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I think we have similar opinions, but different ways of going to that opinion that were pro and cons. So without further ado, let me just, as you were talking, I should have done this. Chieftain's Camper's Corner. I'm the chieftain, bitch. Campers. I'm the chieftain, bitch. Man, I look like a badass. I look like I'm about to wrestle Danhausen or something. So, Chieftain's Camper's Corner, of course. Yeah, it's finally happened. Yeah, save the date. Sydney Sweeney and myself are getting married. Although I look a little fat in the photo. It's okay. The guys, producers, thought this would be funny, and put me in a. I wouldn't wear white on white with a tie, by the way. I wouldn't do that.
Probably not.
I'm not a big navy blue, but yeah, Sydney Sweeney, my future ex-wife. Another rumor coming around as far as Marvel is concerned. And also, there's Kaori on the right stealing my wife. And you can see in the background, that's the wedding picture of Sydney Sweeney and myself. In the right side there. So they thought this was funny. I am highly offended because I think Sydney's a little bit shorter than that. And it looks like I'm on drugs. Look at the dark circles on my eyes there. It's like, looks like I was binging Coke the night before or some shit.
I don't know, dude. I think AI often fails.
I mean, I have bags under my eyes, but it's not that bad.
Not that bad.
But great job for who made this? Was it you or was it Kaori?
Kaori did it. Did both of them actually.
Great job, Kaori.
It was phenomenal. And it took me about, I don't know, it was a whole last minute before I realized the wedding photos in the background didn't match what it was supposed to. And then I would look close. I'm like, is that the same picture with the bride and groom flipped?
Yeah. Well, that looks like a wedding photo. That's the outside reception on the left. So
yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Hey, David Ma 45 is now following.
Thank you, David. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, well, Sydney Sweeney looks great in that photo, by the way. She doesn't look cross-eyed at all. So that's a good thing. But yeah. Also, happy birthday to Gina Carano. Her birthday was yesterday. So
that's awesome.
Save the date. Photo coming next week. I wish my teeth looked that good. I actually have to get them done. I've got to get the front teeth redone. I did like a really close picture. I'm like, ooh, needed to redo those crowns. But anyway, moving on. Let's talk about, briefly. There is a rumor that Sydney Sweeney is going to be Emma Frost. Is there any validity to that? You think, Hero?
I think it could easily be true. It could easily be false. That sounds really wishy-washy, but the fact is there's nothing really corroborating it, but the rumor mill, the usually right rumor mill, is spinning up on it. So I'm leaning more towards yes than no, but I'm still very close to that 50-50 if you follow what I'm saying.
Right. Just for my own personal stash, Kaori, can you just put that photo into Discord by itself, please? I'm going to use that as my wallpaper for something. I'm going to do a little bit of airbrushing around the eyes, but other than that, if you could just do that, please. I mean, I think that'll be great. I mean, I'd rather see her in Brokeback Mountain with Megan Fox, but I mean, who doesn't like to see a little scissor grind? The one on the left, obviously. I just noticed a patch on your arm, the space patch. Just noticed that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
What?
Okay. So, I asked my semi-credible source
Okay.
if there's any validity to said rumor. Yes, there is moderate, albeit unconfirmed, credibility to the rumor that Sydney Sweeney is being considered for the role of Emma Frost in the MCU. As of mid-April of 2026, reports indicate that Sweeney is on Marvel Studios' radar for the upcoming X-Men reboot. The source of the rumor originated from established industry insider My Time to Shine, who frequently reports on Marvel casting and was supported by reports in Comic Book Movie and Bleeding Fool. So
It's okay, Kiori. I'll screen grab it if you can't do it. You're fine. I'll just screen grab it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so okay. Let's hope. Big jugs save lives. Speaking of saving lives, this is a great fucking story. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. There is a link in there of the actual CCTV footage of what happened. So
is that real? That's AI on the right, obviously, right?
This entire slide is AI.
Oh, okay.
The CCTV footage is from the school. Okay. This guy is an absolute Chad. Dude is 65 years old and straight football tackles, drag down tackles a school shooter.
Nice. I heard about this story. It's great.
It was like
Principal Kirk Moore is his name.
Yeah, the dude, like, he walks out of the office, like, sees this guy standing. I said kid originally. The guy's like in his 20s, so might as well be a kid.
Yeah.
Like, he sees the guy, and then, like, it was like you could see the moment he jumped into the fucking phone booth and did the super spin to become Superman and just shoot straight spears the guy.
Wow.
You could just see that moment, that change in his face. And it's grainy footage too. So that's how like dramatic it was.
That's the point. Honestly, he realized he fucked up.
Like, this guy spear tackles the kid. He takes a bullet to the leg and then just fucking pins him down. And then this, like 5 seconds later, this 300-pound teacher comes ambling out, and he's just like, and then he
wobbles off, no sense of urgency, right? That's what I heard from the footage.
And like it kicks the pistol away from the guy, and then walks over and picks it up with his bare hand. I'm like, you motherfucker, you are a fucking idiot with no sense of urgency.
I mean, if you're looking for some positive, and when I heard that, I go, at least they weren't doing like this and documenting. He actually did something. You know, I know that drops the bar a little bit, but at least they did something. No sense of urgency. Yeah, you get points off of that. It's like a B+, A- effort. It's not like Deadpool maximum effort type of thing. No superhero land. That's really bad on the knees.
Right.
I air squatted with a 50-pound dumbbell, by the way. Speaking of lands. No painkillers. I forgot to take them. But yeah, he's a hero. But why are we insisting these being gun-free zones? Why are you not arming the fucking teachers? Because I would not hesitate to put a bullet right through someone's skull who's trying to kill a kid. Just saying.
Something about that. I do know in Florida and in Texas.
Yeah.
There are locations, some schools, some jurisdictions, or whatever.
My neighbor is a guardian.
They actually have. I guess that's what they're called.
They're called guardians. Yeah. He's a former cop. He's literally my neighbor. Hi, Tim. Tim's an awesome dude.
I guess, not even I guess, I believe that this is happening more and more throughout the country where certain teachers can volunteer for the classes and the training and everything so that they could be licensed to carry within the schools.
Right.
Um, in my opinion, that's better than nothing. I still think that they should just remove that restriction. I think it should be removed nationwide, and we should go back to the days where there are kids with gun racks in their fucking beat up S10 trucks.
Now here, Patrick Duffy, Secretary Duffy. This is where you need gamers. Gamers that are really good at FPS. Put them as guardians at schools. You know, they're used to it. You know, maybe teach them how to do firearms training. You could save a lot of money doing that. They're fast twitch. They're probably a better shot if you can't find enough people. There you go, Secretary Duffy. There's my idea.
I'm gonna plug this idea. This is an idea that a friend of mine came up with years ago, and I think I've heard Kaori mention something along these lines. How about you go to the nearest VA clinic and look for a bunch of people there that look bored and don't have jobs and say, hey, I'll hire y'all to be security guards.
Damn right, yeah.
Put a bunch of veterans with pistols on their hip in some gainful employment and put them on school properties to guard doors. I guarantee you tell them their task, their mission is to make sure these kids go home alive. I fucking promise you, each and every one of them will snap the best salute that they've ever given in their life, and they will make it fucking happen.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that. We're in a surplus, so. But this is happening way too much because it's put on the news and they're made infamous for a couple of days. And the solution is they arm the good guys, in my opinion. So yeah, because these people that do this stuff are cowards. They're pussies.
So
they go to soft targets because they know they're not going to get resistance. That's why they go. Churches.
I don't know how many times I've said that. How many times you've said that.
I know that's a little. It's my dad was a cop and he was in the military, so I mean we've always had firearms and rifles in the house. So not one time has it grown legs and shot somebody on its own.
Exactly. So if you want to, I don't know if you're interested in it, that link there under the paragraph will take you to the news page where that video is. I was not able to grab that video link independently.
Sure. Let me grab it here. Are we on my two-shot? Two-shot. Oh, shit. I don't think... it's giving me a whole bunch of videos.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on.
Is it working for you, or do I need to?
Let me see. Copy link. I don't know if this is working. Paste. Okay, it's working. Human error.
Oh, okay.
All right, here it is right here. It's small, guys. I'm sorry about that. I think this is it. Man, I don't know what's wrong with my player. Like, my stream is running well, but like every time I try to play a video, it won't do it.
Ugh.
It's fucking weird.
Fucking hell.
I don't understand why that's happening. But yeah, you can see him in the freeze frame. You can see him tackling them.
Yep.
So
straight bared him down, straight to the ground, or straight to that chair, or whatever.
If this is the biggest problem we're having on the live, I can totally live with that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
We swear that that's what he did. I don't know why the videos are not working tonight. It's kind of weird. Anyways, moving on. But yeah,
I thought, hey Chief, let's do a feel good story so that we're not always talking shit about somebody.
Right, yeah, that's a good thing.
And we still ended up talking shit about somebody.
Yeah, it's all right.
Anyways, so check us out on Kick, guys. Much love. Yeah, we're there, but I mean, not much else is there, I guess. And we have swag. Check out lagginout.com/lagswag or click one of the links. By the way, new site design coming soon, courtesy of the Mariner. And it's debate time between me and the Chieftain. What's better, football or football?
I didn't even know this. Okay.
Surprise!
Oh, wow. Hey, look, I'm the football guy. It says Chieftain.
Hey, look,
and you're the soccer dude. It says hero on it.
My dad's older brother that doesn't exist? I don't know.
I'm saying Soda's looking sexy in his cheerleader outfit. So is
there you go.
Like, look at all you got. That's hilarious. That's so fucking funny. Great job on that. Which is better?
I honestly, it's football versus football is what I was told, so I'm just rolling with it.
Yeah. My ex loved soccer. I fucking hated soccer, and I had to pretend not to hate it. But I I find it boring, because I'm not a fan of a bunch of guys in short shorts getting all sweaty, touching each other, playing with their balls. But at the same time, football, they're wearing a lot of pads, and then they're not gonna get hurt as. I mean, they have a lot of pads, so they can kind of. I don't know. I stopped watching professional football, the American version, religiously like a few years ago because I didn't like where they were going with certain things. So, plus my team fucking sucks. I think they came in last place this year. But I understand the international appeal of soccer. So I understand being in the States or football, I could understand the international appeal and the World Cup's coming here. I get it. You know, it's going to be all over the country, yada, yada, yada. Thank you, the powers that be. We're getting the Olympics and the World Cup within 2 years of each other. I'm fine. I'm like, if you like it, it's fine. If I have trouble sleeping, I'll put on like a soccer match and fall asleep.
There you go.
Because I just see it as hockey on a bigger court without sticks. Football, I understand it a lot more, but I didn't even think you liked sports and even know how to play any of these two sports. I don't even think you ever touched. I never even think you ever actually touched a football or a soccer ball in your life. To be honest with you.
Some deep lore about Hero.
Okay.
Here's some
backstory.
Some
is this canonical?
It is. It is. Okay. I played football my freshman year in high school.
Oh wow.
And I wrestled my senior year, and my team went to state. My wrestling team went to state. I was all right. I was about a 50% ratio when it came to matches in wrestling. I played all of 2 or 3 plays, maybe a football game the whole season. So I wasn't a starter. I didn't go to the football camp. I didn't play enough to know all the plays like the rest of the kids. So I was third string. Big surprise there. And I lost all interest in trying that when I decided to play football. And I was like, yeah, you know what? This was a mistake.
I have a question about this slide. What does SLFC mean?
Tell you the truth, I don't know.
I know FC should be football club, but what does SL stand for, Kiori? I'm assuming Kiori made this?
Yes.
And what does GFC stand for? I don't know. Good.
Yeah, I don't know. Global Football Cup, I guess.
Go girlfriend of Chieftain.
I mean, that's accurate.
Yeah.
You've got both Soda and Penguin there.
That'll be an interesting 3-way. Yeah.
The terror.
That's what she gets for not coming on the show.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, I love the look on Mariner's face there. I mean, it's just fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Stadium Lights Football Club.
Okay. Oh, okay. Stadium Lights Football Club. There we go. That's hilarious. Good job on that. That's fucking funny. I wish I was that big. I wish my arms were that big. I tell you that much.
This obviously wasn't as big of a debate as anybody would have probably hoped.
Yeah, I'm not a big football guy, so.
Honestly, I think it was just funny that she threw it in there. That's also why I told you to refresh the slideshow, because it was supposed to be a surprise.
Oh, okay. It looks like the Kansas City Chiefs logo on the football helmet. So that's a nice touch.
But additionally, this is kind of Gridiron Football Club.
Oh, okay.
This is Kaori made this call.
It's fucking funny.
You can hunt the fox later, as she says. This is going to be a new topic every week, and a debate time.
Oh, okay.
Surprise!
I mean, it was. It's not. I'm not a big football person. I'll watch it and I like it, and I tease Rogue Penguin about the Patriots because my team beat her team twice in the Super Bowl. But my brother's more of an official, so I'm even afraid to talk about football because he knows all the rules, and he says, "That's not accurate, Chieftain." I'm like, "Shut up, Rocky." That's his call. And apparently my mom's name is Mama Chieftain now instead of the General, because they call her Mama Chieftain.
Who decided that?
Infamous is calling her Mama Chieftain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyways, yeah, okay, so maybe not the greatest topic.
That's okay. I give it E for effort. I'm not even mad. It's just
I don't have an attachment to either sport.
Right.
Beyond that, I played my freshman year in high school 30 years ago.
I got cut from every team I tried out for.
So
got cut from volleyball twice, bowling once.
Yeah. But hey, this is my company, folks. Firebird Munitions. Freedom Seeds galore. I've got a new manufacturer for Freedom Seeds that I'll be selling from. That's coming at some point soon. Also, new plans I'm going to be selling out of the PCB market here soon. I'm not sure if, well, let me rephrase that. I'm allowed to, which is a surprise. Most of the people that are selling at that market they do handcrafted stuff, handmade bookmarks and stuff like that. It'll be a first that somebody comes in there and starts selling Freedom Seeds and pepper sprays. It might be the right crew, or it might be the right crowd, so who knows?
Also, don't forget all our streams that we have during the week here. I think these are in chronological order. Stream of Consciousness, top left-hand corner, with the Mariner and Hero, the IT guy. On Wednesdays, I'm sorry, that's on 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesdays, you'll find, I'm sorry, Tuesdays. I'll get this right one of these days. Mafia Definitive Edition, Wednesdays, 8:30 p.m. with the one and only Kaori. On Thursdays, you'll find the Mariner playing Fallout 4 Sim Settlements 2 at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, the flagship show, Laggin Out Live, on Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Rotating hosts will happen, and a big announcement coming up in 2 weeks. Yay.
Yeah.
Do it in one slide. Don't forget to check out Ferguson Brothers Cards at 1718 North Fry Road, Suite 400, Houston, Texas. You could check out Ferguson Brothers Soda Pop TV. We'll be there a couple of days a week. When he can, make sure you let him know that Chieftain and Hero sent you. You can get a lot of different things, including sports ball stuff, Funko Pops, Magic the Gathering, and everything in between. He has rotating inventory, autographed memorabilia, and all that fun stuff. Only at Ferguson Brothers Cards, 1718 North Fry Road, Suite 400 in Houston, Texas. And I'll skip. Oh, shit. Okay, is that the right one? Yeah. I thought I went too fast.
Yeah, that's fair.
What game has been modded the most? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, sir. You want to do it. Go ahead. Go for it.
What game has been modded the most? Is it A, Skyrim, B, Minecraft, C, Fallout 4, or D, GTA 5? Stay tuned for the answer after these messages.
Are you fat, overweight, put 2 meals on your dinner plate? If you do, like millions of others, you can join the FPOA, Fat People of America. I'm not also the president, I'm also a client.
That was good. Oh, that was improv too.
I used to say that as a kid all the time with my brother because he was kind of big. But if you are rated from a 5 to a 9, Chieftain wants to date you. Must have a credit rating over 750 and around the Central Florida area. Must have your own job, and kids should be limited. Okay. The answer. Can I have the drum roll, please? There
sure.
it is.
I don't have a button for that.
I have it. You can't hear it, but everyone else can.
I can hear it.
It's Skyrim. It was Skyrim.
Did you catch that?
What?
Did you catch that?
No.
Scroll it back again and do it again.
What game was modded the most? Fallout 4. Oh, and then he faked it and went to the shoot. Oh.
Yeah, it was a fake
out. No.
It only sucks because you didn't notice it right away.
This is fuck with Chieftain night, I guess.
Every time.
Oh my god!
So yes, the
hilarious.
answer absolutely is Skyrim.
Wow.
A little bit of backstory there. It actually was a close race between all of them, but Skyrim had the lead by a massive amount. And Kiori says,
We will. Calm your tits. We will. I'm letting Hero go. We'll read it.
Yeah. So the actual numbers, I didn't see all of them, but the ones that are written here. Yeah, yes. Oh my God, chill the fuck out.
We're gonna mute her on Rumble.
Time out.
I get to fuck with you now.
But I didn't get to see all of the numbers, but the one that I've always known this one actually. The backstory being that Skyrim's been around longer than the rest of those games and has been re-released equally as many times as GTA 5. So the actual number is that between Nexus mods and Steam Workshop, Skyrim has over 145,000 unique mods with almost 7 billion mods downloaded.
I never even played that game.
I played it a little bit. The fact of the matter is that GTA 5 has also been re-released a fucking million times. So they've got the mods to back it up, but Skyrim's been around for like almost 20 years at this point.
I keep on
I
forgetting.
remember when it first released. It first
Skyrim,
launched.
Riven. Oh, that's Mist. Riven, sorry. That was before Skyrim.
That was before Skyrim.
Mist and Riven, I get confused with that because the palettes are the same. So not the same, but very similar to me, like the covers. In my brain, I get them mixed up. Don't ask me why. I know it's dumb, but I get them all mixed up. Yeah. Oh, did you freeze? Or are you there?
November of 2011 was when Skyrim was first released, and it has been re-released many times on many platforms, but also has continued to exist on PC. I actually have a former colleague that he would start Skyrim and then spend weeks modding it, hundreds of mods, graphics fidelity mods, content mods, appearance mods, environment mods, mods for weapons, mods for claw hands, whatever, all kinds of mods. And the game would run beautifully.
Bigger penises.
And he would play it for a week and then remove it and play a different game. He'd spend a month modding the thing.
Wow. I mean, people like doing that sort of thing. It's kind of like building Legos, you know? It's kind of like a hobby of sorts, you know? And it got to the point where developers got lazy and totally depending on the mods because they can, the people modding it because it's cheaper.
Right.
Because people love to do it. It's like, oh, it's like, no, make a market for it and monetize yourself with your mods. That's what I say. That's grifting. No, motherfucker. That's called capitalism. And that's what I would fucking do. No one's getting my art for free anymore. You might get a discount or a barter system when you're a friend. That's different. You're outside my friend circle, you're paying full price.
Absolutely.
I've had my fair share of giving shit away for free. I'm more or less debt free right now. So, but a bitch gotta eat. So, So, I mean, all because I do something creative doesn't mean it's free. There is a value to it. And if you guys want to learn to do what I do, you can actually message us on laggingout.com. Go to Lagging Out Institute. I do lessons for kids from 8 to 80. I can show them how to do 2D animation, 3D animation, green screen, green screen tracking, color corrections, and some AI stuff too. So it starts at $1,300 for 10 weeks, and it's 90 minutes to 2 hours long, and it's once a week. So and you could pay weekly. If you pay monthly, you get a discount. If you pay it all at once, I'll give you a discount. So check that out. Message us there saying, I want teaching Chieftain stuff. Yeah, no, I want Chieftain to teach me stuff. We also do web development as well. The Mariner will actually do classes with that. If you want to see funny ass clips whenever we hit the clip button, which I haven't done in a long time, you can go to Laggin_out. Hopefully we'll be doing lives on there, and I'm forcing Hero onto a Chinese app, whether he likes it or not. Even though I have to go through Zoom to do it, that's fine. But check out laggingout.com. We have the breakdowns of the shows. Curvy will be back next week. She got stuck at work. If you're wondering, Hero, that's where she's been. She does the breakdowns for the shows, and of course, the thumbnails have Easter eggs from the show. Let us know on the next show if you found the Easter eggs, and we will give you a shout out if you are a streamer, or give you adulations, because that's the most inexpensive thing we can do. Laggingout.com. Don't watch it with your mom. You can also buy Lag Swag, and watch out for the updates that the very talented Mariner is doing this weekend, because he said, come and Chieftain and help me with that. I made the space background. I helped. I did that. So also, if you want commercials done for aerial photography, I do have a pilot now that we can hire, Hero. If we're doing stuff in South Florida, we can do aerial photography. We can also do drone photography, 3D animation, and movie quality shit. If you're in the industry or you want to promote something, let us know. We will give you a free estimate. Everything else, you can just go to this QR code, because what the fuck ever. We have a lot of links, and we do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of moving parts at laggingout.com, which is now part of, well, we're all partnered under one flag, which is Firebird Technologies, Firebird Tech. And that's where
Tech Industries.
Firebird Tech Industries, where Lagging Out, Scarlet Wings Productions, and Firebird Munitions are all under one. I got it right without even having a read. So this is the end of the show where we have final thoughts. So, Hero, what are your final thoughts before we get going today?
I had some fucking fun tonight. I think just based off of the show that we're probably going to see Sydney Sweeney in the MCU at some point.
And my wife.
Yeah, there you go. That Kiori is going to steal from you later.
Right.
Not sure how that's going to work, but hey.
That's always the case. If there's always a choice between me and somebody else, it's always somebody else. I never get there. And, you know, it's just the story of my life. And they're like, why are you so negative? I wasn't always like this. I became like this because I kept on losing the girl.
Oh, Lord. My next thought, AI is not going to rule everything. It'll be a very helpful tool for the one who's ruling, but it's not going to rule everything. And then I hope Bloodborne is going to be good. I look forward to hearing good things. We'll see. What about you, Chief? What thoughts do you have?
I have... There. Thank you for one of the best co-hosts ever, Hero the IT guy.
Well, thank you, sir.
Hero, get well soon. We love you. Thank you so much for coming by tonight on our social media outlets. We do this every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a little fun, and as the creator of the show, people like to fuck with me. And it's funny. I have a sense of humor with that. Great job to Kiori and the production staff that you don't see, because they're the ones that actually make the show. We're the funny looking motherfuckers that come on the show. But if it wasn't for Hero and Kiori and everyone else, like Mariner and everyone else that contributes, Corenzo, Keith, everybody that does stuff in the background, we can't do it without you guys. And I thank God for every one of you. And that's all I have for that. So on behalf of Hero, I think I'm Chieftain. Lagging out. The logo trans? Yeah, let's do that one. We're Lagging Out Live, and we will see you next week.
Welcome to the show.
Where the news don't sleep, Chiefin' on the mic, Hero bringing heat.
Keep you updated about what's on your screen. From the newest trailers to the meme that's mean. Gotta keep it real, gotta keep it fresh. Lagging out, we're the best, no contest.
See you next week, everybody.